If I'm being honest with you, skipping breakfast might be the reason that you're not losing fat, not the solution for it like a lot of coaches will be offering you. And I get it, because all my clients are the same. They've got busy mornings, they're rushing around after the kids, they've probably just done the school drop. And then you tell yourself, oh, I'm just not hungry. But in reality, it's because you've got no time. Your body is probably hungry because you've just gone 10 hours of sleeping without actually eating. And if you did that in the day, guess what? You'd be hungry. And if we look at it from an outside perspective, you just survive in the morning. You're not setting yourself up to actually win and drop the body fat that you want. And I know the pattern. You rush around, you grab the black coffee, you're out the door and you're rushing off to meetings. And a lot of coaches are going to tell you, yeah, great mate, you've saved some calories, you're in that deficit, you've set yourself up perfectly. I disagree. I disagree massively on that, because what actually happens when you skip breakfast? Well, it sounds smart until 11 a.m. hits, and you know what happens? That snack cupboard at work is staring you in the face. And it's exactly why you keep snacking like a toddler, is because you're skipping breakfast. Yes, it's intermittent fasting sounds great when you type it into ChatGPT and ask what to do, but your life isn't perfect. You're stressed, you're rushing about. So your body is going to be hungry if you don't have anything to eat. And again, it comes back to that snack cupboard staring at you in the face. And before you know it, your hand is, don't know what it's doing there, but it's in a fistful of cookies, isn't it? Or a little bag of chocolates, a little something, whatever you fancy. You start snacking on something. And before you know it, you've ate 800 calories and it's already lunchtime. And this is why a lot of people feel like they don't eat much food, but then they still don't drop fat. It's because they don't think about the little things that they're picking on and snacking all day. They worry about the main meals. They've skipped breakfast, so they think they've done well. They've snacked a little bit, but they don't realize that that's added up to 500 calories. And then they have their lunch. But by the time that's happened, they're on 1,500 calories already. And if I'm being real, if it makes your day harder to control, it's probably a bad strategy, because with all of my clients, I don't just work around what their calories look like. I look at their behaviors as well. And if skipping breakfast means that you're going to snack in between then and lunch because of your stressful day, it's probably not the right thing to do. And intermittent fasting might look good on Instagram in lab conditions and perfect conditions, but your life's not perfect, and we've already established that. You're stressed, you've got meetings, and those little snacks, you probably aren't counting. So that might be why you're not losing body fat. So you might be listening to this now and thinking, yeah, Marcus, you've told me that my current strategy is wrong. What should I actually be doing? So with all of my clients, I always say it's always about being smart about what we eat, not about eating loads. So we just look at anchoring protein in the morning. And the reason we do that is because it's going to tie us over until lunchtime. So we want something that's basically going to fill us up with breakfast and keep us full until that lunchtime. Because then it curbs our cravings, we don't feel the need to start snacking, and it keeps us in that calorie deficit. So actually by eating in the morning, we then actually lose more fat. So what should you actually be doing? And for my clients, we have two main options that most people go for. Now, there's one more substantial and one for people who don't really like eating in the morning or can't stomach some stuff. So the first one, I'm gonna go and get. So the first one, you need some protein powder. This one is sticky toffee pudding from Perform, which is unbelievable, by the way. My choice, fat-free, natural. It's just the cheapest one at Aldi, to be honest with you. And then some frozen fruits on top of that. So therefore, we've got a good amount of protein, something we can actually stomach and eat, and then some fruits in there, which you always want some colour on your plate. And when we're looking at what we're having, that's an easy way to get it in. And you know about the best thing about this is it takes 2 minutes, and you can literally do it the night before. So when you say you've got no time, if you've got no time to put that in a bowl, mix that in and chuck some fruits in there, I think our priorities somewhere in life has gone wrong. And you know when you're watching YouTube, scrolling through TikTok or whatever in the nighttime, put that on the table while you're making that. And simply, you've got a little bit more time. Stick it in the fridge, and once you've done the school run, once you've got the stressful morning out the way, grab that before you go to work, neck it, and you're sorted. And you know those times where you really can't stomach something in the morning? Grab a shaker, put that in, put some water in, or milk if you don't like it with water. It's not ideal, but it's gonna be better than having absolutely nothing. And that protein is still gonna fill you up and probably keep you full until lunchtime. If you can, I would try and mix something in with that as well if you've got a blender, and it just makes that a little bit more something substantial for you to actually fill up on. And when we talk about fat loss, this isn't about breakfast being this magic thing. It's just about controlling your day better, making better choices that are going to stop you from snacking, stop you from getting these big cravings that you're experiencing at the minute. And therefore, it makes fat loss so much easier, rather than feeling like you're dragging yourself through the day, or because you've not planned ahead and because you've skipped out a meal and then you feel starving before lunch even hits. So right now, if your mornings feel a little bit chaotic and then your eating pattern follows that, you find yourself snacking and you're not really in control of your food, then this needs fixing first. And if you want to know more about how to do that, if you go into the first link in the bio, I've got an application form for my coaching. If you want to know more about how this works, if you want a free breakdown of what the next 12 months could look like for you in terms of training, nutrition, and how things would look like on a week-to-week basis, go and fill it out. It's 3 questions. It's your name, your email, and your phone number. And the phone number is even optional, so it's really 2 questions. That's 20 seconds, if that could prove helpful in getting you in the shape of your life over this next year. But anyways, sort your mornings out and your fat loss is going to get so much easier. I promise you that.